Well, what is up, gamers? So it's been a minute since I did a sketchbook tour, and this one, again, like the last, it's not finished. Oh my god. Who could have suspected that? I've had this sketchbook for so long, and I'm sick of it. I've already started on another one. Who knows if I'm gonna finish that one? It's not really important. Anyways, yeah, let's do a little sticker tour. I don't remember where I got this. Got this one in Myrtle Beach. This came with a pair of pants. I voted. This is from a shop that I found that sent like a cassette thing. This is from my old coworker's sticker printer, Keith Haring. I got this at the MoMA when I was in New York. This is from a show. This is from my Will Wood show. I don't know what this is from. That's also from my friend's sticker printer. Okay, now that that's over, and then you can't really see anymore, but it says Selena was here. Shout out Selena. Let's dive right in. Let's just get into it. So nothing on the first page. Absolutely nothing on the second, and I taped over it so I didn't have to see that. Now, if you let's focus. If you follow me on Instagram, then I'm pretty sure that every single one of these pages has been posted. Regardless, I am going to be touring it. So, we have Jungle Boy. I got really into him for about 2 seconds because one of my favorite artists, Taku de Muerte, did a 3-hour-long video on him, and I was like, I don't have anything else on my plate right now. And plus, he's so fun to draw. Like, I never really draw curly hair or curly long hair, especially on my characters, but it was fun to play around with his because it's just so wild. This is a portrait of me in a Michaels, freaking out. You know how it goes. This is also me, out of my gourd. This is from a bulletin thing that was in the town that I used to live in. I moved, by the way. Not that you knew where I lived before. Anyways, also me. This is Will Wood, Chris Dunn. I listen to a lot of fucking Life in the World to Come. I'm Life, and I'm the World. The Come Brothers. You see, you understand. Some Wizards, a little Trina. I keep kind of dipping my toes back into falsettos and then quickly retreating because it was so big for so long that I'm never going to be able to replicate the insanity of my first obsession with it, and it feels like everything else pales in comparison to that. So even though I have ideas for it and there are things that I want to draw, I'm like, but it's not as cracked as it was back in May of 2024, I think. Dude, I was crazy about this shit. And like, it's still the most liked fandom out of like the things that I've posted for. People still love my falsettos posts, which I appreciate. There are some people that are like cursed by that and they're like, please, I have other stuff, but I fuck with falsettos. Y'all go crazy on them. More Wizard and Marvin. His head is so tiny. That's something that I still struggle with, kind of. Small heads. I've had my friend Selena pointed out to me, but I'm not gonna change. Another Jungle Boy. This is from a reference, I'm pretty sure. His butt is so cute. Jungie Boy. This was me. Not during winter. It was 100 degrees outside, as it says, and I was just aching for some cold weather. This is a receipt I got when I went to Norway, which was fun. I'll put pictures here. It was a lot of fun. I miss it. Something that my grandma sent me, I'm pretty sure. I just drew it. You know. Also, if my voice cracks, it's because I'm on testosterone now, and that is the stage that I'm at right now. Okay, so everybody please be kind. I may have a little tracker for the voice cracks, just to poke fun at myself, but let's be nice. This was supposed to be Luchasaurus. I don't know if I fully committed to that. He looks kind of weird. Very green. Love it. More Jungle Boy. This is the roughest sketch of a character that I never did anything with and never really drew again, but I had a rich inner world planned out. His name is Fame. I have a whole Pinterest board for him. He's cool. Never did anything with him. Of course not. Why would I? More Jungle Boy, some me. This was the stage of my, I don't know, my aesthetics, my visual. What the fuck am I trying to say? This is the stage of my life where I didn't know how to draw myself because it was very close to when I was getting top surgery, and also I had a fuck-ass haircut that I didn't really rock with, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to stylize myself, and for a while I didn't really feel bad, like, drawing myself in an idealized way, but I was feeling a little weird about it. I don't know. So it's, what on earth do I look like? And that was a very consistent theme for a lot of my self-portraits. I like this one, though. This one is cute. Another Jungle Boy. This was taken from a reference. I don't remember the specific art piece. I'll put it right here. I found it on Pinterest, I'm sure. Another Jungle Boy, also from a reference. I think it was, what the fuck is it called? It's like Invader or something. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. And then we have some Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, one of my favorite movies. And this was a good moment for me because I realized I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, which is very important when you're working in a sketchbook. And I saw this open space and I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna put here to fill it. And then I was like, I don't have to fill it. Not everybody knows that. Not many are on this. I really like her face in this one. That's cute. Clementine, my goat. Another self-portrait. I was just going through it, guys. Like, I was having a time. A lot of stuff was happening. A lot of personal stuff was going on. But one thing about being an artist is you always have an outlet, I guess. Even if it's just like 6th grade level vent art. And then me and my sister started watching Teen Wolf, and we have some styles here. Oh, there's nothing under that. He's so cute. He's so fun. I really like his buzz cut. I know everybody thirsts after him in season 2 when he gets like a little bit of scruffy hair, but I think his buzz cut is so cute. He's so like geeky looking. Adorable. I love the guy. Dylan O'Brien, my best friend. And then I went with my friend to one of their friends' house, and there were a bunch of people I didn't know, but they were watching Evil Dead, so I got to draw some Ash Williams. I don't know if I like this, but it was fun. It was just a little doodle while I was watching it, so I'm not too bad. And then some wolves. Teen Wolf is turning me into a furry, which is funny because I made a fursuit in 8th grade, so I don't know why I said it's turning me into a furry. Bitch, we've been there. Then Dylan O'Brien, Danny A. Bryant, just cuz, and then we have Will Wood, my little Will Woods. There are a lot of drawings like these in this sketchbook. Just because whenever I was like, I don't know how to get back into it, I would just draw a bunch of Will Woods, and it worked every single time. And this shows you how long I had this. This is me talking about getting tickets for Slouching Towards Bethlehem tour, which was like July 2024, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I've had this for a while, which is kind of why I'm over it in a new sketchbook. Oh, these are some drawings that my friend Selena did, and this one is by my friend Harry. Hi, Harry. Oh, can we focus on it? This is so cute. There we go. Yes. Very good. I always kind of have, like, a page that my friends can draw on, because I have a lot of friends who draw, and I bring my sketchbook with me everywhere, and I want them to leave their mark, you know? Oh, and then I watched Challengers, and then I rewatched it, and then I rewatched it again, because I have the rewatch disease. It was really good. The soundtrack, so good. It's Trent Reznor, Mr. 9 Inch Nails, please save us. Please save us. I was really struggling with how to draw, what's his name? He played Connor Murphy in fucking Dear Evan Hansen. That's where I knew him from. What is his name? This guy. I don't know. I can't remember. Don't expect me to know these things. Zendaya was beautiful. Josh O'Connor. I don't know why I remember his name and not his. Whatever. Great movie. Great time. My friend Harry, my best friend, my guy. I love him. This was back when I was still in college, and I technically finished with my associate's degree. I didn't go to graduation, and I also didn't go to my last exam. So I don't know if I actually got all of the credits I needed, and I never got an email about it, or if I did, I didn't check. Anyways, this was him in his art class, which was in the same studio that I was in, so I was just, you know, looking around for inspiration, and there he was, my guy. So then I got into Kyle Gallner. My brain just like this guy, I swear. So I watched Dinner in America, and God bless my friend Mikey, because he somehow has his finger on the fucking pulse of everything right before it gets popular. So he got me into Dinner in America, like, I think a month before everybody and their fucking mom on TikTok was like, oh my god, I'm a watermelon slammed into your driveway. So I felt, I get to feel a little superior, which is nice. Everything you liked, I liked 500 years ago. That's how I am. And then I watched The Passenger, which was by far, like, I went a little stupid, crazy, silly about it, and I still am. I rewatched it the other day. It's so good, guys. I don't give a fuck. This is this is 7 months before top surgery. I had some countdowns in the sketchbook going on, just because it was like one of the only things I was looking forward to at this time in my life. That and going on my phone and seeing pictures of Kyle Gallner, my guy. It's Johnny Birchtold, aka Randy Bradley. He's great. Headlock, this is when that song was blowing up all over everyone. Another Kyle, Benson specific. It's a little treat. And then, oh, I skipped a page. My friend Mikey made me watch Dogma. Good movie. I enjoyed it. You know, it was the Which Could Mean Nothing era. So Ben Affleck, Matt Damon looking very cute, looking very gay in that movie. I'm all here for it. Speaking of, we have Benson. I kind of like this photo, or this reference, or this drawing of I kind of like the drawing that I did here, but I know in the reference his face looked a little bit different, so I'm not 100% on it. This is another Passenger's drawing, and I don't know why, but the reference photo I took cut out right here, and instead of also cutting out right here, I decided to add more, and this hand is so tiny compared to the rest of his body. He's got baby hands. I don't know why I did that to him. Anyways, so Johnny Birchtold did this photo shoot with Carter Smith, I think that's his name, who's the director of The Passenger, and he has this photography project called All the Dead Boys, and when he slutted this straight boy out like crazy, like these direct references, okay? His waist, dude, it made me crazy. I don't know how he got away with all that, but thank God he did. It was some of the best. I'm gonna put, like, actually, I'm gonna put some right here. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so I'm editing the video right now, and I'm trying to find the photos that I drew in the sketchbook right there on screen, and for some fucking reason, I cannot find that top one to save my fucking life, the one where he's sucking in his stomach. It's been nuked off the internet, apparently. Like, the only evidence of it I can find is in an edit that I made, like, 2 years ago. I've scoured Tumblr, I was checking Twitter, I even tried the Wayback Machine because there was this one blog that I know for a fact had it, and I have other posts from that blog, like, in my drafts on Tumblr, but for some reason the post with that photo, it's fucking dust in the wind, bro. Like, y'all are just gonna have to take my word for it. Another Randy drawing, Blood Chrysalis. I think I wrote something here. I was also projecting onto Randy. a lot. So it's just that time. It's just that time of my life, guys. And then I rewatched Talented Mr. Ripley, my best friend Peter Smith Kingsley right here. This is Daniel Sharman. He's in Teen Wolf and also The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, which I get into later in this. No. That's in the sketchbook that I'm working on right now. Ignore that. You'll see it eventually in the future. Some more Randys. I think this one is so cute. He's just sitting there. A Victor, of course. Me and my sister were very, very into Arcane for a minute. For a hot minute. Very good. So, Kiribaku in the year 2025, our Lord and Savior. I don't know, guys. I'm really proud of this drawing, by the way. I didn't use a reference for this, and I think Bakugo looks so good. He looks so good there. Kirishima's alright. He's fine. I remember fighting with his face a lot. But yeah, I was really proud of these. And this one, he's so cute, guys. Every now and then, I come back to old interests, and I gotta redraw them. Especially when it's something that I did make fan art for a couple years ago, because I love redrawing things and seeing the improvement that I make, obviously. That's a very standard artist thing, I'm pretty sure. I think. Acting like I don't know artists. This is Toby and Natalie, the kids that me and Selena made together. Very cute. Oh, I think my dog's coming in here. Oh my god. Chill out. Chill, bro, chill. I hate this page. I hate this page so much. And it's only because I was doing that thing where I redraw old art and try to see my improvement. But the thing is, my style was doing a really weird thing. And I feel like the old art is actually better because it was a lot looser. It was a lot more free. And this, I feel like, is so stiff. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to prove something, and it just wasn't working. Also, James McAvoy, I never figured out how to pronounce it, even though I've watched countless interviews of him, but fuck you, dog, because I don't know how to simplify your face. Or I didn't. I might know now, but I didn't here. And I didn't know how to do it here, and it was irritating me. Like, even while I was drawing it, I was like, fuck, this is ass, this sucks. But I don't know. It's fine. Raven, Hank McCoy. Oh, Lainey, please chill. And I remember I took a break from the sketchbook. It wasn't really for any particular reason. I knew I drew this, and then was like, alright, I need a second. And I drew a lot in my chart book, and also I was in an art class, so I was drawing a lot of art for that. Maybe I'll do a tour of that sketchbook too, because I think it was a lot of fun. We would recreate like different artist styles and do our own pieces. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. But I remember drawing this, and I have this thing where whenever I'm watching a TV show with a very specific style that's not anime, it's like its own art style, like the Arcane art style is a thing, I always feel weird drawing fan art, because I feel like the ideal would be to capture the art style, but at the same time I want to draw them in my style. And it was just like, it was a weird mental game that I lost. So I drew Jace Talus and was like, that's not what he fucking looks like in the show. And I didn't draw him much after that. Well, but whatever, we persevere. And then I watched Amadeus, or I rewatched it. I remember my dad made me watch it back when I was, I think, 16, and at the time I was like, this shit kind of gay. If you're a rival with someone for more than 10 years, that's not your rival. That's someone you want to fuck, okay? That's it. But I rewatched it and was like, oh my god, how did they get away with this? And it's in that kind of freaky way that I'm all about, where it's like he low-key wants to just kill the guy, but at the same time there's a weird psychosexual obsession with him. It's perfect. It's so good for me. It's so good for me in my brain. This is my sister. I love my sister. I drew this while I was in church, and then I drew these. It's me and then a bigger me. I don't look like that anymore. And then I didn't draw on this for, again, quite some time. That's, a theme in this one and in the last one. I'm bad at keeping a sketchbook. All right, I fall off. Okay, they call me the falling off guy. But I came back after top surgery, drew some self-portraits. This, I remember, was me one of the first days that I left my apartment after healing, and I went out to a coffee shop that I used to frequent all the time before I had the surgery, and I felt so much better. It's life-saving healthcare, guys. I swear. I remember how happy I felt here, and how cool. I just felt so cool. Yeah. A little Marvin, ugliest skank bitch at the party, so specifically Act 1 Marvin. And then this was part of my comeback post on Instagram that I promptly fell off of. Again, they call me the falling off guy. I like these drawings a lot. This is me. This is also me. This is Jessica. Oh my god, Jessica from Supernatural. I think this face is so cute. And then Misha Collins in this one photo. I don't know. I was rewatching Supernatural, obviously. Oh my god, I forgot about these. So, it's more supernatural girl, supernatural Yuri, if you will, which is something that I've always, found appealing, because the storylines work very well for the female experience, and I like capturing that. And also Yuri. I love Yuri. Thank you. Cassie, I want to take you away from all this, and you're there too. And then I went through one of my old sketchbooks, and I saw that, MILF and verse cast drawing that I did. I was like, oh, I want to redraw her. So I took one of the screenshots. What am I saying? I took a screenshot of the episode, and I redrew it. I like it a lot. And Sam, my poor sweet estrogen princess, Sam Winchester. And then me and my sister had a little X-Men moment, and we were talking about how much we loved Wolverine, this diva. And this is that one. Hold on, I'm gonna put it right there. It's that one photo of Hugh Jackman. I did not do a good job drawing it, but I feel like I captured the manic energy very well, which I think was important. This is me. I cut and dyed my hair with some Lorde lyrics. Pretty fun. I don't really like this page, but I was having fun. I was doing my thing. I'm back in the fucking building again. So it's Benson and Randy. Oh, who's surprised? And then we have a little Cass. He's cute. Sam Winchester with a fucked up hand. And then more Eternal Sunshine. I remember doing a lot of watercolor and then colored pencil drawings in one of my older sketchbooks, so I wanted to try doing that again. I had a lot of fun with this one. I think it's so cozy. It's so cute. I love it. I love that movie. Yeah, so gay people. I was trying to figure out how to draw kisses without references, and I wasn't doing a good job. That's the story of this piece. And then we have a little Casses. God, Misha is so round. It's a joke. It's a joke with me and my sister. Party Poison. My best friend. Bucky Barnes, my best friend. Oh my god, I forgot he was here. I had another moment with Stucky, my friends. Oh, I can't even... Okay, joining the war on RPF on the side of RPF, as I previously stated in my last sketchbook tour. I'm not gonna go crazy into these, but this is Mario Conte, who is the drummer of Will Wood and the Tapeworms, and you can make your own inferences of my opinions on the dynamic between him and Will Wood. Just open your eyes and see. But this is after I went to the Will Wood and the Tapeworms tour, which also shows you how long I had the sketchbook, because that's like a full calendar year after the Slouching Towards Bethlehem tour. It's my ticket. When was it? It was July, yeah. And the Slouching Towards Bethlehem tour was like November of the previous year, so not a full calendar year, but you know what I mean. It was a while. I don't think I like this drawing, but I know exactly what I was going for. Yeah. Ugh, I hate this drawing. I hate these three. Everything from here onward is fine, but I watched Superman, talk your shit, Superman, but I didn't know how to draw. I was going through a weird moment with my style, and I think I actually said that. Yeah, I'm supremely unhappy with how my art style looks right now. I don't know how to fix it. Eventually it fixes itself, and I think it's because I just push through the weird moments and keep drawing, and eventually it irons itself out. But in the moments, it always feels so fucking hopeless. I'm just like, okay, and now I suddenly am bad at art, or I don't draw the way that I want to anymore, so what the fuck, man? But eventually we get past that. Eventually it works out. So never give up, never lose hope. This is an LC who is directly the face claim. Oh my god, my face claim for this character is fucking Jesse Pinkman's actor. What is his name? Aaron. What is his name? Why am I so bad at remembering actors' names right now? And you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, it's him, but in any role where he looks vaguely alternative. That's Alex Walker to me. He's a character that I made for no other reason than I was listening to a song and I was like, this is kind of like an edgier song, and it was also near Halloween. Not when I drew this, but like back when I was creating the character. It was near Halloween. I was like, kind of reminds me of like those characters at the beginning of Supernatural episodes that within the first 5 minutes they get killed. So that's his story. Voice crack. That's his story. And then we have all of my OCs, or at least most of them. I think there are like 2 or 3 that aren't here, but we have my oldest OCs, Cole and Connie. They don't look like this. This is a redraw of a really old, really old piece. I think the redraw is so cute. I think it worked out really well. And it was, again, one of the more reassuring drawings that I did, because I was like, okay, I may feel like I suck, but at least I don't suck that bad anymore. You know what I mean? This is a character that I made while I was working at my first job, and I think it was vaguely inspired by one of the opening scenes in Days of Future Past, the X-Men movie. It's a Vietnam War veteran. Bad Moon Rising is his song. I wrote like a bunch of different songs that reminded me of these characters. His name is Private Heath Mills, and he doesn't have an arm. Yeah, this is my Killjoy OC, Violent Vermilion, or Millie for short. We saw her in the last sketchbook. Another Alex Walker. It's a song that reminds me of him. Yeah, they're cool. They're my kids. I love them. And then I took another little break from the sketchbook, and then Will Wood. Get back in there, and I really like how these pages look. Again, there are a couple more that look like this. Dude, I love drawing like this, just overlapping it and not giving a fuck. It's so freeing. I definitely recommend it. Just get a bunch of reference photos and do some bullshit. That's my art tip of the day. Just do some fuck shit in your sketchbook. These are some self-portraits. Don't look like me at all, but we live on. We live on. It's you know what that is. You guys are intelligent. Another self-portrait situation. Captain America with the lyrics from Nobody's Soldier by Hosier. Some work doodles that I did. Yeah. What does this say? Just a chill guy going to watch Superman for the 3rd time. It's true, I did rewatch that movie a lot, and it was the first time that me and my sister theater hopped together, and like, it's kind of their fault for putting 2 showings of Superman like right next to each other with only about 30 minutes, if one Superman movie ended, the next one was like maybe 30 minutes into the movie. Okay, so we had just watched it, we knew what happened, and we wanted to see it again, so we just went in. Not my fault, okay? Some Skyzik. Those who know. Those who know. I posted more about them on my Tumblr, but they're important to me. They're very important to me. And then Clance. For some reason, I think I was talking about it with Selena, and I was like, oh my god, wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy? And it was. And then this is, again, me wishing for cold weather. It's 80 degrees, or 87, I think, and 100% humidity, and I feel like I'm fucking dying, guys. I do not like summer. I'm sorry. Spring is great. I think my rating for seasons goes winter, fall, spring, and then summer. I fucking hate summer. I'm just like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that one movie. Fuck summer.
Oliver.
Anyways.
Willwood, my goat, my friend.
I love him. I'm going to see him again in New Jersey. I'm going with Selena because she's got family up there, and we're gonna spend some time, in New Jersey, New York, Jersey. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. And it's, I think, maybe 2 or 3 days after I turn 21, and it's a 21 and up show. So it's kind of like, hold on. It's funny. It's funny because here I was talking about it being an 18 and up show, and now I'm going to a 21 and up show. Shows you how long I've had this fucking sketchbook. Anyways, I think this one is cute. I like his face here. Yeah. I like drawing with these pens. I took a whole set from Hobby Lobby. It's great. Some more Amadeus.
I love Gay Porn. I think it is really hot to watch two dudes touch each other because I love men, and the only thing better than one man is two men when they're touching and kissing each other.
Ugh. He's so much fun to draw. I love his face. Like, the guy who plays Mozart, Tom Hulse, he's great. He's very soft looking. I enjoy his looks too, but fucking, what's his name? It's like F. Murray Abraham, I believe. I love his face. I just think it's so interesting to look at. I'm gonna put some photos like right here. He's so much fun to draw. And I think I did a good I did a good job of capturing like a stylized likeness here. And there are other things happening as well that I like. That's And then I watched Together, which I think I'm gonna rewatch that today. It's such a good movie. I went like way too deep into it. Like, I analyzed the fuck out of it, even though it was just like a movie where they become non-binary because they merge together, But it was more to me. It was so more to me. Movie so good I draw a heterosexual couple. Yeah, let's go. Ugh, they're so cute. And like, it was really funny because I was watching the movie and I was thinking to myself, wow, I feel really bad for their real life partners because this is the most on-screen chemistry I've seen since like fucking Timothy Chalamet and Armie Hammer. Okay, they are getting into it with each other. And then I found out they were a couple in real life. So it's fine and makes sense, actually. I drew this while I was on the plane to New Jersey. Oh, fuck, I forgot to mention, I went and I saw My Chemical Romance, My Chemical Romance at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. That was something that happened. That was great. Some Dave Franco, yes. Drew these on the plane too. It was, dude, y'all, it was a fucking weird vibe when we got to the Airbnb that I had booked. We ended up not staying there because the entire night it sounded like they were constructing furniture in the like upstairs room. You know how there's noise happening when you're trying to fall asleep and you're just saying to yourself, oh, it's gonna wrap up soon. There's no way they could keep doing this the entire night. Like, they've gotta stop eventually. They didn't stop. I feel like I didn't sleep at all. So after that, me and Mikey just kind of looked at each other and we're like, yeah, we're not staying here another night. So we went to this other hotel. Love it. The lady at the front desk was so sweet, so helpful. Yeah, fuck that Airbnb, bro. Like, oh my god. But while we were at that Airbnb, Mikey got me to watch a lot of The Pit. I like The Pit. I haven't watched any of season 2, and I really don't intend to, and I have a lot of thoughts on everybody focusing on that fucking sad ass wet rat looking twink instead of, you know, the lesbians of color. Like, why are we shipping the white guy with old white guys when we have actually, I don't know. Like, everybody cries about the fact that there's no Yuri in shows actually, and then there is some, and y'all are still focusing on the gay men, the white gay men. Okay, got it. Heard. Understood. Yeah. Shit pisses me off. I just had a friend text me, and by just, I mean 11 weeks ago, because I didn't open the message. They texted me and asked me to draw fucking Whitaker and Robbie, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Look. Anyways, that's Mikey on the plane. This is me. We ended up flying around in the air for a while because the weather was bad or something. It was Spirit Airlines. R.I.P. Spirit Airlines. I miss you. Yeah. New York was so fun. Oh, I skipped a page. New York was so much fun. I love New York. This is from the show. I didn't do this because my phone died, but a lot of other people did, and it looked really cool. Me and Mikey. Ferrard. I love you, Ferrard. And a bunch of Frank Ieros, because he's fun to draw. Alpharetta Gerard. I actually did the comic that I outlined here. I'm going to put it right here. It was a lot of fun to draw, and then I never posted it or colored it or did anything with it. It's just in my computer now. And now it's in this video. Oh my god, now people can see it. It's very exciting. This is a little doodle I did in a coffee shop. Nothing crazy. And then I took another break from the sketchbook, came back swinging. Some me's, some more me's. They all kind of look different, but also the same. And I don't know how I managed that, because, again, that's not really what I look like. This one image of, wow. This one image of Mads Mikkelsen that haunts me and my sister's chats all the time. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. I love the man. Nico D'Angelo, for the billionth time. I redraw this in pretty much every single sketchbook. I don't know why. I don't know when I started the tradition, but I did, and here he is in this one. It's beautiful. I forget this guy's name. I think it's Noel or Noel or something. He's British. He's the guy that
cuts people's hair in the middle of the night.
I do. They call me the Midnight Barber.
Or whatever. He's fucking British. He was in the Great British Bake Off. I love him. He's very aesthetically pleasing. I like his nose and his face and his lip area. I don't know. He was really fun to draw. I love this guy. Not enough to know his name, apparently. But, you know. This is from a dream I had where, as I was healing from top surgery, I was imagining things going wrong, so my subconscious was like, here's a dream where the incision rips and goes, like, all the way up to your shoulder. Think about that now. And it was really funny, though, because in the dream, I went to my doctor, and I was like, hey, so I think something's wrong. And she was like, oh, no, it's normal, and just, like, stapled the skin together, so I don't know. At least there was a solution in the dream. Some dead girl Gerards. Y'all know how it is. I actually went really crazy for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, for this Gerard, dead girl Gerard, and then this school teacher Gerard. Is it still RPF if you just... RPF self-cessed, maybe? That's what we had going on, and I'm not ashamed at all. I was cooking with that art, man, and I was having so much fun. I love when I'm having fun with art. It's the most important thing in the world. This is a drawing of me from an actual reference, so I can confirm this is mostly what I look like. What is this? Eyes and ears on the underpaid and overworked. This is when I worked my serving job. I miss serving. I miss serving so much. Excuse me. I don't like how this pose turned out. Again, their heads are so small, but I remember. Who else remembers? Nobody, because I didn't post any of them. Yeah, that's how it goes. This is how I feel. This is how I feel, or how I felt. Actually, this is still how I feel, because I still work in a restaurant. Customers are so fucking dumb. And then Will Wood back into the sketchbook, slamming back in there. So much fun. I love the colors. I love the colors. Blue. I love blue. I had a lot of fun with this one. And the tapeworm going through, I just think is so cute. I had a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it. I know I already said that, but just draw some fuck shit. I swear to God. They're calling it Blue. The Blue page. This is Timothée Chalamet and Call Me By Your Name. My favorite movie. One of my favorite movies. And I've said this before in private conversation. I'll say it here. I don't think I've ever seen Timothée Chalamet have as much on-screen chemistry with anyone else like he did with Armie Hammer. Did that sentence make sense? I don't know. What I'm saying is, I think that was indicative of a larger issue. Okay, there was... whatever. Great movie. And this is when that one song was blowing up. I was like, how long do I... I'll leave it to the lady. The song. Yes. And then season 5 of Stranger Things started coming out. I can't talk about that. I can't talk about it. So we're just gonna look at the drawings. I think this one is really, really cute. Will Wood and Elle, because if he had a... I don't know why I did this. Whoa. He had a moment with Stranger Things, and if you've listened to... what is it called? Well, It's Better Than the Alternative, then you can pick up on the signs. He denies it, but, like, let's listen to the lyrics here, guys. Yeah. Steve Harrington, Will Byers. Will Byers, I want to take you away from all this. And then this is me after listening to White Noise live at the Vermont, Hollywood, LA, California show. I did not give a fuck about that song for the longest time. I wouldn't pay attention to it when I was at concerts. As soon as he started playing it, I was off to go get some water or, like, find my way to the bathroom because I was like, y'all have fun. I gotta start going. Because everybody was locked in, and it seems like I was the only one that, like... I don't know. I just didn't like it that much. And then I listened to the live version, and I was like, oh,
God damn, this cat's cooking.
Oh,
they're swinging. Fuck.
So, it's very important to me. And now when I listen to it, it reminds me so much of when I first moved to Wilmington, which is, not to dox myself, but that's where I live now. And, yeah, it's somehow, even though it was like 6 months ago, it's still nostalgic. Or less than 6. This was like November of last year. November or December. November? Who cares? And this is when I started testosterone. Who's excited? This guy. So this was me going to CVS where I got the testosterone and then they gave me no needles. No needles to get the testosterone into my body. They just expected me to lick it. They expected me to drink it from the vial. And then this experience happened. I went up and I was like, hey, I'm picking up my medication. And they were like, oh yeah, what's the name? What's the information? And I told them, and then they saw what I was getting and was like, can I get her medication? Can somebody get me her testosterone? She needs it. And I was like... I can't even be mad because that's just objectively funny. That is just so funny to me. And then I watched Frankenstein. Oh my god, Jacob Elordi. Which is, okay, not to, I don't even know. I rewatched Saltburn before I watched Frankenstein, and I was like, wow, okay, I need to address some things in my psyche and in my life, and unfortunately, I do have to admit that Jacob Elordi in Saltburn is the reason why I started testosterone when I did. I just have to put that out there. I'm sorry, guys. Or am I? Who knows? But then I watched Frankenstein. It was such a good movie. I'm pretty sure they're releasing, like, the artistic director's cut that Netflix didn't allow them to release. I don't know. I don't know how to say his name. Mr. Del Toro said something about that, and I'm excited. And then I saw or rewatched, or I made my friend Selena. I made Selena watch all of the Hunger Games movies. We binged them in like one fucking day. Movie so good I draw a head couple. Let's go. And then Selena made me watch all of the episodes that were out for Digital Circus, and then I drew all of the characters from memory. I love this one. I love this cane. I think it is so fun. I think the pose is so him. I love it so much. And then the Jaxes are cute. I didn't draw Ragatha well. Kinger, my favorite. I love you, Kinger. The last episode that came out, crazy. And then, yeah, that's it. That's all for this one, guys. And, yeah, I don't know. I had a good time with it, but at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta move on. I had this for like 2 years. No, I didn't write when I started it, but it was like sometime late 2023. I just had it for way too long. And now I'm working in 2 new sketchbooks, because I always keep like a short book and then an actual sketchbook. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm going crazy in it. But yeah, I do not promise to make any videos in a timely fashion, nor do I promise to post on Instagram again, even though I keep teasing a comeback. I don't know. My phone is haunted, but that's all for now, guys. Alright, gamers, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!